Hello! Welcome to the 8th Owlboy anniversary.
Yeah.
Why does this happen every year?
I don't know. I don't know how to do introductions. Maybe we should redo it.
Last year, I think I said 6th.
Yeah.
And then we corrected it off screen. Somehow we managed to find a completely different angle for every single one of these live streams. I mean, we've had a lot of fun previous years and a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
I think our first one was the 3rd anniversary, and then it just got weird from there. So, 2024, what have we been up to?
Well, it's been kind of a quiet year. We've been doing a lot of porting for Savant. And as always, it's more work than we intended to actually put down into it, but it's finally getting ready. So, while we've been working on a port, we've also updated, Savant Descent Remix on Steam, added some content, we've done some competitions and stuff. And yeah, that's really it this year.
Yeah, 2024 has been, I think that's a good way of putting it. It has been kind of our quiet year. For the most part, when we finished Savant Descent Remix last year, most people aren't able to see behind the scenes because, well, it's behind the scenes. But we've been working continuously now for about 8 years straight on a ton of different projects. And essentially, we realized we needed a break. So 2024 has been not as busy as previous years so that we can prepare for 2025. And 2025 is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah.
But we're not here just to talk about what we have been doing. We are going to be talking about what we have been doing years ago, specifically answering questions about Owlboy that you have been sending in, and general questions about the studio and what we've been up to. So we'll start going through your questions now. Joe, if you would.
Here's a question from Lily Draws. Do you guys still have a plan for an Owlboy art book?
Yes. Yeah, no, we get this question fairly often. We really want to make one. It's about just making sure that we know that people really want this thing.
Yeah, actually, we started discussing it back when we did the limited edition as well, because that was kind of going to be one of the things included in it. But we figured out that it's going to be such a huge undertaking, all of your sketches and stuff. You needed to compile them somehow, right?
Yeah, that's actually been the biggest problem. I cannot understate how big of a project this is, because we've been working on this project for the better half of a decade. And on top of that, a lot of it's not sorted. You would think that all of this would be exactly where you need it to be, and most of it is in just like the same group of folders. The thing is, when you're working on projects and you're sort of reiterating everything that you're doing, sometimes you'll have one like Photoshop file or something, and there's like 60 different iterations of one thing in there. That one file is maybe like 500 megabytes, and it takes ages to go out and pull all of those out there. And it's not just grabbing a source file, because you have to remember, we worked on stuff when things were in standard definition. Resolutions were not as big as they were now. Then you have to pull those out, blow them up, and then clean them up and put them in a layout.
Yeah, because it's got to look good as well.
Yeah, so sorting that out has taken quite a while. But I can say that the work has started. So there is actually an art book in progress. Just can't announce when it's going to be. But I'll say the same thing that I say every time we get this question. If you actually want an art book and you're really passionate about that, please let us know, because then we can put that as our priority moving forward.
Yeah, I would even like to see some of your offshoot Owlboy stuff. You know, like the the London poster that you did for Minecon back in the day. You also did those Animal Crossing Owlboy sketches, which were really awesome, and having all of those in a book would be amazing.
There's also all the production art.
Yeah.
There's quite a few characters, especially side characters on one hand, that we never had the chance to show the public, but also the design sketches for some side characters that haven't gotten a lot of screen time, even though they're very important to the game at large. So that would be nice.
Yeah.